Jeff Nowak here, the legend Deuce McAllister, Mike Haas as well for WWE Radio's continuing training camp coverage, day 16. We saw a few injured guys get back today. We saw Rashid Shaheed, Bub Means get back in a red jersey yesterday. They were back in the normal jersey today, so they were taking some full contact. That was good to see. A few other injuries. Jalen Ford left early. Cesar Ruiz went out with a leg issue, came back in. But just generally speaking, it was a longer day of work, a little bit more 11-on-11 stuff. Seemed like there was a bit more of a plan in terms of how they were going about it. What was kind of your takeaway in terms of how you saw everything develop today?
Yeah, I thought it was a spirited practice. A lot of chirping amongst the guys. You had the officials throwing flags and penalties on different things that they were doing. You didn't have as much 9-on-7 or 7-on-7 or 1-on-1. It was like you talked about, more true 11-on-11. And what's interesting about this camp is it's been a lot of unscripted stuff. As far as maybe something that was not written. So normally as a player, I kind of know on team what plays you're going to run. I don't know if these guys know what plays they're running, and so a lot of it is like it would be in the game. It's not, hey, these are the 10 plays you'll get. These are the 3 that we want you to specifically run. From what I see, it's more, hey, give me 11 personnel, give me Tiger personnel, whatever it may be, and we're going to run this play. You may know the down and distance, but not necessarily the play, and so it makes it more like a game. You have the first, 15 to 18 plays scripted, but outside of that, you're just playing. And so makes these guys have to be on their P's and Q's or whatever. But I thought it was a good practice. Things that you don't like are the injuries. And Jalen Ford had probably just started to pop a little bit as far as on film, making some plays, and then he strains that hamstring. I think it's the other one this time. And so unfortunate for but guys have to make plays and step up.
Yeah, and I thought Rashid Shaheed, and every time you see him out here, it seems like he just adds an element to this offense that no one else can in terms of the explosiveness, the speed. You saw him get a screen today on a third down. I don't know if he got there, but it was just you could see it adds just a new element. What were your thoughts on him?
Well, anytime the coverage has to roll to Chris Olave, then Rashid's going to have a mismatch, and he's just so explosive, and you just see his added element to that offense. And whether it's a dig route, whether it's a screen, or whether it's a go route, his speed shows up. And Chris made an outstanding catch himself on the sideline on one play, and it was a perfectly thrown ball. He goes up and high points it. I think he had a good square end route. Now Tyron probably would have dislodged the ball on it. He didn't hit him, but I mean that's the type of bang bang play that you expect out of those players. But I mean, Rashid, just his presence alone is going to help that offense.
Yeah, you mentioned the chirpiness. Tyron, you could hear him a little bit today.
Well, he wasn't happy in the 2-minute situation. He felt like they were playing too much zone.
Yeah.
And he wanted to play some man and just cover 2 man, but he felt like they were in too much zone, giving up catches, and still the offense didn't make the field goal, but he wasn't very happy about the zone calls.
Gotcha. Just kind of shifting gears to the guy we probably haven't talked about enough, just because he's looked very solid, and we talked to him today. It's Taliese Fuaga, rookie left tackle. It's a major storyline that I think gets overshadowed a bit by some of the other questions on the offensive line. But he did talk today about how Lucas Patrick has become kind of a veteran player that he's been leaning on. He mentioned that sometimes Lucas just comes up to him and gives him a hug for no particular reason, just because he feels like he needs it. And I don't know. I just feel like what we've seen from Taliese feels like a little bit beyond his years, and I think we may be overlooking, hey, he's a rookie, he's going to have struggle points, but what have you seen from him, and what are you hoping to see from him in the next few practices in Sunday's preseason game and going forward?
Just keep depositing. That's what it's about. For a young guy, you need to soak it all in. I mean, it was interesting. Today was the first day that you saw the defense run some of the pick plays, and that's where a D lineman, he goes specifically at a target on the offensive lineman, and you've got to pass it off. It's a little different from a game, and it's about communication. It's about communication. It's about seeing it. It's about feeling it. And so for him, it's daily deposits. You're going to have your mistakes. Don't worry about that. Go play the next play, and he's been really, really good in the least amount that people are talking about. That means you're doing your job, and so I think that's a testament to him and the work that he's putting in, and then obviously, Lucas just being that big brother that you need to be able to help you along the way.
Gotcha. That's going to wrap it up for day 16. WWL's coverage. Jeff Nowak, Deuce McAllister, Mike Haas. Remember to tune into Sports Talk 4 to 8 p.m. every day. WWL AM, FM.com, and the Odyssey app.